Hey people, this is an addendum to the Bloodborne DLC and general game theme video I made a little while ago. I wanted to both clarify and expand upon what I was talking about in it just a little bit more. In the previous video, I was talking about how hunters would get so caught up in the danger and the job right in front of them that they couldn't see anything else. They couldn't see the forest for the trees. Jura is the only example of stepping back and looking at the whole picture, or at least the portion of the picture he could see anyway. The thing is, it's not just the hunters. You see, there's a way of thinking when it comes to devoting yourself to something, whether academic, artistic, or whatever, that is to work for the sake of the work itself, because working for the sake of recognition or reward or what have you has problems, as you can actually reach points where you feel done and either stop improving, or even worse, you get all that recognition or reward and feel like everything has lost its meaning since you've achieved your goal. So working for the sake of the work itself is much better than this, as you don't stop improving and learning. However, even this has problems, as shown by a different group of people in this game. The Scholars of Bergenworth, the members of the choir, and Yahar Ghul were all working for the sake of their work. Though they had different goals, were blinded by different things, and were looking at different things, they all had the same problem. In the Scholars' case, they were blinded by their pursuit and hunger of knowledge. It consumed them, and they eventually became transformed madmen, a sort of beast who hungers for knowledge instead of blood, like the hunters. The choir, too, were focusing only on how they could get closer to being great ones as quickly as possible, and damned everything else around them for their own goals, essentially dooming an entire city. Yahar Ghul and its sect obviously caused some sort of disaster, killing tons in the process of achieving their goals towards ascending to the dream world. The thing is, none of these people took a moment to ask, why are we really doing this? What does humanity actually gain from this? How will we grow from this pursuit? What kind of long-lasting consequences or results will this have? And you see, I think those are very important life questions that any person should ask themselves, the players who are playing the game included. I think the better thing to do is not work for recognition, not work for the sake of just the work, but to work for the sake of humbly improving yourself and humanity. Achievement is great, but being absorbed in one thing and becoming blind to everything else around you can be problematic. This game shows multiple examples of this on multiple fronts of how bad things turn if everyone is doing that. It ain't pretty. So, I think the game itself is asking us those same questions. It's just up to the player to answer, consider, or even ignore it if they so wish. Thanks for checking this video out. Hopefully it gave you guys something to think about, and I'll see you guys next time.